What is going on, mentees? Welcome back. This is conversation number 3 that we're having. I'm Lawrence, and
I'm Cornelius,
and I'm Joel,
and we
are the mentors.
Look, we have some very, very special guests here today. Chris. Before I go into who they are, today's conversation is about don't be a drag.
Yes,
for the holidays, right?
Right.
So in connection with don't be a drag to the holidays, I reached out to a dear friend of mine who does drag. And
how appropriate.
Right? And he agreed to do this episode with me, or this conversation with us. He agreed to do this conversation with us and also include his life partner. So welcome to the mentors, Chris and Adam.
So extra.
Hi guys. Hello.
So what is going on, guys?
Doing well. Doing all right. Doing okay in this madness of a world that we live in now, but doing right.
So let's jump into this whole drag. So don't be a drag for the holidays. I'm actually about humbug. I really hate the holidays, but so I don't want
I'm out.
I don't want anybody else to bring down the holiday spirit if you're into it, especially with COVID going around and stuff like that. We need an uplift. So Chris and Adam are going to tell us how not to be a drag and for the holidays, and we're going to dip into what it is like being a drag queen. First off, what got you into doing drag?
What got me into doing drag? Drag Race. No, just
I live for Drag Race.
That was one of the influences, I guess you can say. The openness and just being who you are. I've always had an interest in performing, in stage, in acting. That's kind of where that comes from. And then just donning the dress and the makeup was just a plus and another person that I could just become. Yeah. And I love doing it.
So what is your drag name?
My drag name? Siesta.
Siesta.
And we can follow Siesta where?
You can follow Siesta at officially Siesta on Instagram.
Do you have a drag mother? Because a lot of drag queens start off kind of like having a drag mother, someone to guide them and kind of like polish their style.
Not one per se, not one person. I've had influences from different people in the drag community. One of them being Angina from RuPaul's Drag Race. Yes, we stand Angina.
Bring her back.
Yes, All Stars 6.
All Stars 27.
She was the one that kind of shined the light in a direction, because she was hosting a brand new So You Think You Can Lip Sync was the name of the show at Mickey's in West Hollywood in like fall of 2017. And she had reached out to me and was like, I have the show, you need to do it. Like, it's for new queens, beginning queens, I think. And I was like, I don't know, like I don't know if I have the skills for that.
And you had never like put on a wig, makeup, dress, nothing.
No. Prior to that, the only other time I put on anything like that was I did Rant in 2011. I dressed up as Angel, and that was so much fun. It was the first time my family came out to see me perform. But since then, I had never like dressed up again.
So what motivates you to do that? I mean, I know they said there is a woman inside all of us. So that's interesting.
I beg to differ.
Cornelia's got multiple.
You think of multiple?
JK. I'm projecting.
I think that's how we're able to raise kids and do everything. We can switch reels.
Yeah.
But there's a certain amount of freedom, and expressing.
It's liberating. It's really
side.
liberating. It's freeing and becoming a whole other person, leaving Chris backstage and bringing Siesta front and center in front of hundreds, thousands of people that I don't know, some that I do, some that I don't, and performing. It's ballsy.
Yeah.
But I mean, even though they're tucked in the back, it's still ballsy.
And you tuck.
Yes, I do tuck.
Okay, we love a tuck.
Yes.
Now, I am fascinated with drag queens. I want y'all to know.
I know, me too.
I absolutely love drag queens, and RuPaul is the mother of all mothers, and oh my God. And I always looked at being in drag as a art form. It is an art form.
It
so
is, I would say.
With that being said, how long does it take for you to
transform
to become Siesta?
Morph into Siesta.
I like that morph.
A good 3 to 4 hours. Okay. That's
a long time.
Yeah, it's when you're doing it, you start to get. I'm a nitpicky person.
Our makeup on.
I'm a nitpicky person, so when I start to become Siesta, I start to notice little things, and there really is a lot becoming a woman. There's the nails, the makeup, the hair, the cincher, and
so the more you start putting on, the more you feel.
Yes, the more I start putting on, the more I start becoming. Yes.
Yeah. Being that you are like trying to polish your look, would you ever be on RuPaul's Drag Race, which is pretty huge right now?
I think I could see myself later on, and there are queens on there that are of all ages. Yeah. And I love that. And I think I could maybe see myself in a few years coming onto the show. I would still consider myself a drag queen in training, but I can definitely see myself performing against other queens. I can be a competitive person. I can be very competitive. So
behind every strong woman is a man.
I know it's you.
Behind every strong woman is a man.
I think that's the best intro somebody's ever given me. So
everybody, this is Adam.
I appreciate you.
Adam is Chris's forever, his partner. So how do you feel about Chris doing drag and becoming Siesta?
I think it's fun. It's very amazing to see him become something else. Yeah.
The best of both worlds.
I'm a behind the scenes kind of guy where I really like to see how everything comes together, or at least being part of something that comes together, and to watch him apply all these layers of personality. It's amazing to see. And I'm his biggest fan. Like, it's cool to just watch him have fun,
That's cool.
I don't think you guys can see it on the YouTube or even during the podcast, but this couple right here is very, very in tune with one another. One, they sit here and they're holding hands. It's just disgusting if you ask me.
Don't be a hater. You just mad because
you're sitting here, they're holding hands and stuff, and I'm looking over there like, ugh, gross.
Appreciate.
So I want you guys to understand and know that there is more to Chris and Adam, because they are actually parents as well. So tell us a little bit about the whole parenting aspect, and do the kids accept Siesta?
Yes, they do. They very much do. Going back a little bit, how I came out to my kids, I didn't really even come out to my kids. We were already together. Adam was already living with us. Adam and I met many, many moons ago, like 2010, before I started to foster my children. And then we rekindled just 2 months after I officially adopted my children. And all of us living together in one household is a lot of fun, and we have to keep conversations very open. But like I said, I didn't really come out to them. I was watching Pride Festival, I think maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 years ago, on my phone. And and they asked me, "What are you watching? What are all those rainbow flags?" And I told them,
the kids asked you that.
The kids asked me, okay. Yes. The kids asked me what I was watching on my phone. And I was like, they're celebrating their lives, and they're celebrating love, and they're marching they want everything to be equal. They want everybody to have equal rights, because sometimes people don't look at other people that look different.
Or different.
Or different. They're celebrating just who they are and who they want to be. And my grandmother was like, no. Look, you need to understand you are old enough. Daddy's gay, and Daddy and Adam are together.
All right, grandma.
Yeah. So
mother,
come on, 2020.
Exactly. So she and the responses were beautiful. Yeah. I started crying. I was a little upset at first because it's not how I wanted to come out to them. But I started crying because my daughter, she threw her arms around me. My oldest, Brandy, threw her arms around me, and she told me, "I love you no matter what."
That's beautiful.
My 11-year-old Abby, they're 12 and 11 now. So back then she was like, "That's weird," but that was only at first. Once she started to see, how more open we were with them and conversations, they just opened up completely, and they love it. They love watching me get into drag. They love looking at photos of me. They love watching my performances, because unfortunately I can't take them to a bar. Mm-hmm. I tried doing that once. To my oldest, I swear, she asked me, "You can just take me in the bag. You have all your makeup in that. I'll fit in that, and you can just take me backstage." No, sorry, baby. But they really do love it. They get a kick out of it.
But and that's the cool thing about it. Kids are very, very innocent when it comes to
and accepting.
Yeah,
and it's all about conditioning too. Like you have to teach your kids how to love. You know, even if it's not a situation your household is going through, you have to condition them to
teach
accept
people how to hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can teach people hate, or we can teach people to love.
That's
So I want to get nosy now.
Yes.
Not only are we going to talk about the kids, and we about to dip into their relationship, because that's what this is all about, right?
All right, you getting ready to dish the dirt, huh?
I just want to know about the dirt, you know.
It
may not be no dirt. It may not be no dirt.
Or there'll be dirt.
Is that dirt? Ain't no dirt. No. This is a loving couple. I'm telling y'all, it's sickening. They sitting here holding hands. But anyway, so
none of that Trump stuff. I'm grabbing.
being a gay couple who's been together for years, you guys have kids involved. You guys are in an open or closed relationship.
Closed.
How do you guys make it work? Like, what is it? Tell us how you guys even met. Social media, Grindr, Tinder.
It's on you, Adam.
I know. It's
no social media apps, no Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, none of that. We met before all of that. We met through a mutual friend.
So I'm about Doug. To age myself right now. They said Grindr, Tinder.
Black people meet, Christian mingle.
Yeah.
Farmers only.
So before, back in my day, it was Adam for Adam.
Oh, okay.
I think that's still a thing.
But
I wouldn't know. I don't go on. I'm just kidding.
So I heard through the grapevine.
Going back to how y'all met.
Yeah, we met through a mutual friend. He thought that I would be very interested in Adam. He gave me his number without Adam even knowing. And I reached out to Adam just, hey, so my friend Doug gave me your phone number, and I wanted to see if maybe you wanted to hang out.
So wait a minute. So he didn't know he was gonna be getting a text from you.
No idea. I just was like, okay, cute guy. I didn't even think I saw.
No, I don't know if he.
You didn't see a photo and you reached out to him.
No,
see, I don't know. I just got this really hi. This and this and that and that.
Yeah.
And first I thought it was a friend playing a joke on me, or somebody had the wrong number, but the minute he mentioned our friend Doug, that's when it clicked, because we know Doug and his personality, and it is something that he would do.
Doug, if you can hit me up, match make me, please.
We appreciate you, Doug.
Yeah. Doug. All he had told me was, he's a really attractive guy. He's really funny, has his own place, he has a job, and I was like, all right, that checks off everything I was interested in. So
I got a question for you, and this is very. So why didn't try to talk to either one of you guys?
Oh, I think Doug was in his own world. For me,
because he knew in his spirit that they were meant for
like
each
Doug.
Doug,
we were party. He and I were just party friends. We just like to just hang out.
And he and I never partied. We had other mutual friends, and it was just more just conversation. And I didn't even speak to him as much. And so when he dropped him on my lap, couldn't say no. It was cool. We went our different.
I agree though. I feel like if somebody reaches out to me like that, someone's bold enough. I always say when I'm at a club, like you could be the ugliest person, but if you have the balls to come up to me and tell me, hey,
it's very attractive. It's very attracting. Yeah.
You're automatically like a solid 6.
So when COVID is over and you see Joel out in the clubs,
let me know.
You know what to do.
It says a lot,
Yeah, it does.
You don't have any of those. Oh, I'm gonna reach out. I can't reach out first, or I don't know.
What if he says no,
or you're not that attractive? Like it takes out all of that and shows that you're bold.
You have to just take that chance and just run with it and have your own rom-com happen in your own life,
your own fantasy.
Exactly.
So I understand you guys met and then you had some time apart and then you reconnected.
Yes.
6 years ago. Yeah.
So I want to know, why did y'all even unconnect?
That was
a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah, we didn't delve into that one.
This is where the dirt comes in. I'm telling you.
I was going to get into how we met.
I told you I was nosy.
Scandal time.
Do you want?
So tell us what happened.
At the time when we did meet, I think he finished a relationship, and he was very honest with me. That's what I appreciated about him a lot, was his honesty, and I was very honest as well. But he was just like, hey, just to let you know, I just got off a breakup. I'm not looking for a rebound. I'm just, like, I'm not here to offend you or try to, whatever. Just, I want to talk, get to know you and stuff like that. And as the conversation came about, he was more honest, like, hey, and I told him, if you guys ever reconnect, just let me know.
Yeah, be honest with me and just let me know if you decide to go back or whatever, fix things, and that's okay, and we'll just go our separate ways.
But just be honest. Don't.
You guys are so cool.
And he was
looking
honest
at their
with me.
eyes, and you guys are just amazing.
So wait a minute.
And that is
So
the truth.
Adam, what you're trying to tell me is that Chris was damaged goods at the time.
Oh, Chris left me, so let me just say that.
Okay, so continue your story because now I'm really interested.
And that is that, and that is what
thickens.
happened. I ended up reconnecting with my ex and working things out, and I was honest with Adam, and I told him, hey, you know what, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna work things out, and I had a great time.
I'm glad you was honest with that, because a lot of people would have been dipping in.
chat.
They would have been in two relationships,
And that's why I
trying to
couldn't
see which one was gonna work.
And that's why I respected him and I appreciated
the
him a
last
lot.
man, huh?
Yeah.
And I mean, that was, we separated and went our different ways.
And then we reconnected 6
that
years
was
ago.
like, yeah, that was.
And you weren't
2014.
hesitant that like he would do it again, that he would?
No.
No.
I think so many years have passed by. I don't even.
I think the kids also helped. Not helped, but I think he saw something maybe different in me.
Yeah, I've been on my own since I was 17. He comes from a big family. I come from a very, 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 very small family. I didn't talk to my family for about 13 years. So that's why I had my own place. I had my own stuff like that. And so my maturity level was a lot different, and especially when I interacted with other gentlemen.
What are the ages?
I'm 37 and he's
32.
32.
Okay.
So then
gave
he
him
was
time to
21 and
grow
I
up,
was
huh?
25. Yeah.
And so I was also really young when we first met.
He was
21, and right after that was when my grandmother and we started fostering the kids. So I was really young, and you were what, 25, 26?
Yeah.
And so I thought, damn, this guy has his own place and everything at that young age. And it was a beautiful place too, really, really cute apartment in Pasadena off a lake. I still remember it too. It was so cute. But we years later, this is where all the new stuff comes into play. I will be honest about that. I was on my way to a job interview the day that Adam and I started talking again in 2014. I was on my way to a job interview, driving around the area where Adam used to have his old place. And I thought, let me see if this motherfucker is still on these sites, is still on these apps or anything. And lo and behold, I see his cute little face pop up on Grindr, and I shot him a message and started it as just a regular conversation.
Again.
And
Deja vu.
here we go again. But this time around, I was looking completely different.
Yeah.
Because when Adam and I met, I was like close to pushing like 200 pounds and chunky. But he loved it. He
never knew.
Yeah, he was into it. And so this time around, I was like at the lowest I've ever been, maybe 135, 140 pounds. And like thin and toned.
So when he messaged me, I was like, I don't know who you are.
I had told him, I was like, we met years ago.
No,
You had to
didn't.
remind him?
Yeah.
No way. You really didn't know who he was?
Stop. Literally.
Lawrence about to blow a gasket.
I know who I've dated. I know who I've slept with. Like it's not. So if somebody says, "Oh, I know you," it's like, no, I know, I don't know you, or "Oh, we hooked up." No, we haven't. Like I'm very either we did or we didn't.
But in this case,
in this case, it was so many years ago, and his appearance changed.
Yeah.
But he threw in some.
I was like, look, here's my number. Here's my Instagram. Because that's all you have to
Ask for a
say.
picture.
I said, I was mentioning things about his old apartment.
You're like, I swear we met.
Yeah.
Like, I was in your apartment.
He described my apartment, and nobody really came to that apartment because I worked a lot. And so when he described it, I was like, oh, it's like, is that's so Raven when she has that like that flashback? Yeah.
I got to the interview really quickly, and then I told him, here, look, here's my number, here's my Instagram. If you remember me, just let me know. I have somewhere to be right now. Like, I'll get back to you when I can. And during the interview, I feel my phone vibrating, going off. And then I go back to the messages when I got out. Oh my God, Chris, I remember you. You look so different. I have to go to work today, but like, if you want to get together for lunch, like, can we just hang out and just talk and catch up? And I was like, yeah, I have nothing else going on. Like, I'll see you afterwards. So I went over, I picked him up, and the butterflies were just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I got there, picked him up, and it was like...
We went on our first date again.
Yeah, it was like no time had passed. We had Chipotle, and we took a walk around Target, and then I gave him a quick ride to work, and
6 years later.
Yeah, here we are 6 years later.
Here you are in to specify, a close relationship.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are like exactly what I would say most people these days want. Well, actually, no, it's kind of split now. A lot of people are having close relationships. What advice do you have to people who want to be in a close relationship in terms of keeping their relationship spicy, their sex life spicy? You know, because people have that fear of committing to someone and like sleeping with that person for the rest of their lives. Yeah. How do you guys maintain that kind of?
In a close relationship, be open with your partner.
Yeah.
Be open to new things, conversations. Keep the table always filled with shit to talk about.
Yeah.
And don't be scared to bring things out of your backpack that you want to unfold and just talk about, and don't have a fear to speak with the person that you say you want to spend the rest of your life with. Then don't be scared to talk to that person about anything.
Yeah.
Any fears and accomplishments, anything on the top of your head. I mean, I just recently had a conversation with Adam about a lot of stuff like that. Just open conversations about anything, having kids, having
a balance,
gay relationship, and then 2020, it can be difficult sometimes. But
so has there ever been any like jealous moments?
You was a mess.
Jealous moments? I mean, there may have been, but none that would like stick to be like embedded. You know, to
none that you carried with.
And
we have respect for each other, and I think that's a big key as well. Is respect, communication, and just having a balance. And it's a lot of, it's work. Everything that's worth it is work. It's work.
Yeah. And that's what people don't want to do.
And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. A lot of people feel entitled, that they just want that instant gratification, and
it's too easy to move on.
It's too easy.
So this is where the perspectives come in, because I don't agree with that.
What?
I don't believe anything that I don't believe a relationship should be about work.
Well, I think because
maybe I'm using the
constant.
wrong. Yeah,
and no two people are the same.
So it's like you have to always keep up with the changes or consider the changes.
Maybe what you mean is that it shouldn't feel like work.
Yeah, no, and maybe I'm using the wrong word.
Like, because I always say when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work.
And
you know,
Wes said anything better costs a little bit more. So
yeah,
true. But I mean, to say that any relationship isn't going to be work, is kind of
gonna be work.
Yeah,
it is.
Rather.
Okay, it's just me playing devil's advocate, guys. God,
we should bring in your husband and see what he got to say.
That should be a
next time.
We actually have him here. He's gonna go through
that's a job right there.
See, work, huh?
Yeah. But we get what you mean. I mean, it's work. It's
good work.
So and I think one of the things that we have to understand and we have to do is learn how to balance. It's all about balancing.
And building on something.
I know you guys have kids. How does that balance work? Like,
it just continues. I mean, it's nothing but balance. It's
communication.
And being. I mean, they're tweens. I think that's what they're called now. Like before they're teens, so they're going through a lot of stuff right now too. Body changes and everything. So being girls and what they're going through, and us being a gay couple, I think it just opens up the floodgates even more of communication.
You know what? I'm sitting here and I'm looking at their jackets. This is just sickening.
Oh, there's a funny story behind these jackets too. Right?
He is just a hater.
Yeah. These jackets are actually Christmas presents that we got for one another without even knowing when we opened. Yeah. I opened up this one and I was like, and in my mind I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna.
And then he ran to get my present and he's like, here, and I opened it. It was the same shit.
Yeah, you guys are synced for sure. Yeah. Lawrence is hating it over here. He's like, I see smiles. I can't.
Stop smiling. I can smell your smile.
We are gay. We are not supposed to be happy in relationships. That is against the code. That is against the code. Well, as always, guys, thank you for joining us. One more time, Chris, give us that information for the AIDS.
I can give out all my handles like for drag, for AIDS Life Cycle. I'm a part of and everything.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
So you can find me at El Cruz 88 on Instagram. ELCRUZ 88. You can find Adam at what is?
It's _A_M_83. I had a stalker way in the back of the days that had to.
Adam private thing. I don't want to give him.
No.
And my drag account is at officially Siesta. And if anybody would like to donate to AIDS Life Cycle, this organization that I'm a part of, we host events, but unfortunately right now in 2020 we can't. But we are raising money. All the money that we raise does go to the San Francisco AIDS Foundation as well as the Los Angeles LGBT Center and keeping those doors open. We are taking any amount of donations, $1, $5, $10, $20, $100. It all goes to where it needs to go to, not my account. I never touch it. I never see it. For this season, for the 2021 season, I had an idea and I'm going to go through with that idea. And that is I want to match donations. If anybody out there that is listening to this right now that wants to donate, you can go to www.tofightiv.org/go/cruising101. That's CRUZING 101. And I will match your donations with a cap at being $100. You donate awesome. 50, I'll donate 50. You donate 100, I'll donate 100. Any amount.
Done.
We need to donate some.
You know what? I was just about to say that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cap you at $100. So hit me up. Let me know who did what, when, how, where.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll send it, and I support.
Picking my job off the floor now. Yeah.
Yeah, I support the cause. Thank you for what you're doing and what you guys are doing. With that being said, I think it's about time for us to tap on out of here, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Giving insight on a couple's life.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you guys, out there in La La Land, this is not a typical relationship. This is the relationship you aspire to have,
but you got to work for it
and work at.
Oh, y'all doing that work?
Using that W word.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, none of us got like that. We just
you know what they're saying? Through. It takes work, so it's work. Okay,
we can flow through.
You're right. Okay, all right. I'm wrong. As I always say, being you is the best you can be. And with that being said, Cornelius,
peace out.
See you guys later.
We're out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.